What is up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I've got a good amount of videos I need to keep making into 2024 so that despite my failure to commit to making YouTube videos while on vacation, such as in this past week, and my sometimes failure to post on weekends, hey, when it's all said and done, there will be 365 testimony videos. Okay, so that's the next best closest thing I can do in terms of my YouTube commitment. And then after that, I'll probably still be posting sometimes for some things, but it might be more focused on some budgeting motivation and some investing motivation, etc. Which I'm trying to dabble into on the front end, but hey, we'll ramp it up soon enough. That's when you'll get to know the Jeremy alter ego internet fun. I was gonna say financial and money, and then I accidentally messed it up and said them both, and I was gonna say funny, which is fun. So, my funny personality, my my persona. We'll see what that looks like. For now, though, testimony, guys. / a little bit of a biz update on Budget for Life. Okay, y'all forgot that one still exists. Haha, but it does. It does. Here's a couple testimonies. So, one, we increased the price from $10 a year to $59 a year, or $5.99 a month. And that's a testimony. So if you if you subscribed at $10 a year, then you're safe at $10 a year. You locked it in. So hey, kudos to you for being an early sub. But $59 a year is a testimony because a couple things. One, it allows us to really ramp up a referral program, and that's really testimony number somewhere in there, is we're ramping up a referral program. So we're going to be able to make people money, like recurring revenue, like every year, every month, money for the rest of your life, based on even just one referral, which is pretty cool, and pretty deep compounding effects where we'll give people incentives on 5 generations deep of referrals. So if anyone that you refers anyone that refers anyone that refers anyone, or that refers, hey, one of those people, many networks away from you, but not too many networks away from someone you know, or someone that they knows, you'll be raking in money, right? Like, it's pretty cool. So I'm just excited to get to share Budget for Life revenue with people. And it's cool that we have the infrastructure to be able to do that. And we're about to launch it, which is cool. But the $59 price makes it viable, whereas if it's $10 a year, like, we could give away 100% of the referral money, and it still wouldn't be motivating, like, it's still just $10. Like, that's just so low, like, I'm not gonna do any work for $10, except right now I probably would, because $10 is $10. But at one day in my life, I will not be doing much for $10. Unless it's out of the goodness of my heart, but that won't be for $10. That'll be for the goodness. All right. But anyways, with $59, it gives us more wiggle room to have money that's potentially motivating for people. And again, recurring every year for perpetuity, right? So, like, you refer one person, and they continue using Budget for Life, you get 50% of their subscription revenue forever. Like, as long as they're a subscriber, you get that. So if you refer just 2 people at any point in your life, at that point, your budget for life becomes free. Like, that's pretty cool. And anything more than that becomes like gravy. I mean, you don't technically even have to use budget for life to be a referrer. So if you want to just not use it and then just start making money from referral number 1, then there you go. But then again, you also getting money for generations deep if you can do 4 years. It's kind of like different tiers. And at the highest tier, like, you'll be making 90% of referral money. Like 90% of, like 70% on anyone you prefer, and then 5% for the next 4 generations, all going to you. Wildness. I mean, the dollars, it could just be crazy. Like, part of me is like, should this be my full-time job to just refer people to Budget for Life? Of course, I'm like a co-founder, so it doesn't really matter because it's the same difference. But I'm like, this could be enticing enough for someone to want to give it a go. Like, why not at least give it a month, Like, if you're out of work anyways, just try to rake in some passive income that'll stay with you forever. And selling, you don't even have to buy the product. You don't have to sell it. But anyone that subscribes, like, you're helping them, right? It's budgeting. And almost everyone does not keep a budget. So you're doing a net good for people's life. Well, anyways, that's enough about the referral thing. That's part of the testimony, though, of raising the price, is increasing the perceived value. Just makes it more likely that people actually use it. And if people use it, it will be well worth $6 a month. Easy. That is one singular coffee decision, or that is a every other month, like, meal that you decide to do groceries. Like, if you did budget, if you did log your expenses manually, the level of ownership that would create would absolutely save you more than that. Like, if you just had the information to deeply know what it is that you're doing with your money, you would make changes at a rate that outpaces the cost of Budget for Life. 100%. So that's cool. By raising the price, we raise the impact that the budget can have on people, which is super cool. However, and this is the last testimony for today's video, one big question mark, outside of the potential impact of referrals, whatever, like, we get a couple subscribers every so often that just find us through the Google app marketplace, Google Sheets marketplace. And the question mark we had was like, man, if we raise this to $60, like, is anyone going to download it anymore? Like, is that too expensive for kind of a spreadsheet based app? What if no one wants it? And it's been about 5 weeks since we've published, maybe 6, since we've updated the price. And we have had 12 subscribers since then at that new price point, which is more than we had in the 6 weeks prior to that. Tracking with me? So it didn't hurt our subscriber rate at all. 0%. If anything, it might have even potentially helped it, I wouldn't go that far yet. But that's crazy, because income-wise, guys, that's like, what, 60, 72, I don't know. I'm not trying to do math right now. 72 subscribers. It's like 6? That doesn't make sense. Like 6? No, it's just like 12. Man, I'm so lost right now in my brain. What? 12 subscribers at 60 is 760? 720. So that's like 72 subscribers at 10. Okay. All right, we're tracking. So, like, that's $720 a year of annual revenue, right? That would have taken us 6 times as many subscribers in order to generate. So I just feel like the viability of the business, not just the viability, because it's viable, but like the ceiling of the business, the impact of the business, the revenue flow, which can then not just like fatten my pocketbook. It's like the reinvestability of that into marketing awareness, into user face design, into functionality features, into additional other spreadsheets that can fit more specific niche needs, or even partner with and sync up with the main budget for life spreadsheet. Like on the development side, there's just so much more value that can be created for people when there's more revenue to like pay for the work to be done to take all these like next level things, which then again just becomes this flywheel effect of it becomes that much more valuable, that much more impactful to people's personal finances, which then hypothetically also allows you to charge more for it, which then creates that whole flywheel again, until we reach this optimum level of just powerful impact. I'm super passionate about empowering people's personal finances, obviously. So it's super exciting to me to see some progress in that area. And hey, the referral thing, we'll see what happens there. But just the fact that we even can do it infrastructure-wise is exciting, and have enough money to share to make it worthwhile for someone is exciting. And it did not negatively impact our subscriber base, or like our rate of just kind of unreferred, organic market share, organic growth, whatever. It's at the same pace. So hey, it's exciting. God's good. And he's a great provider. So hey, he's doing things. That's all I got for y'all today. I'll talk to y'all soon. Life is worship. God is love.